Hello, cats and kittens. We are live on this beautiful Friday night. I hope everybody's doing good and happy Labor Day to everybody weekend. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, I gotta mute that. Happy Labor Day. Should be a lot of fun tonight. See what mischief we can get up to, and yeah, and I'm gonna show you some new stuff I got. Well, if you hadn't watched my daily vlog the other day, but I'll show it again. So that'll be cool. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So I got a whole stack of stuff to show you in a little bit here. Well, I didn't buy all of it today, not all of those, but some of it, two of them are new, and the rest I've had for a couple of years now, and I'll show you all that as soon as possible. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight, and I've got on my John Lennon Rock and Roll t-shirt, as you can see. Sporting my John. Love this album. Such a great album. So this afternoon, I watched Jurassic World Dominion, the extended cut, and it was much better than the theatrical version. I'm going to do a more in-depth review of it on my channel, maybe tomorrow or sometime in the next couple of days. And I'll tell you more about it and what I thought of it and what I thought of the 1080p and that. Hey, Bob, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. And I got, as I said, I got another interview in the works. Don't know when it's going to happen yet, but hopefully sometime this month. So I'll keep you posted on that when it happens. So I'm not going to go into much detail right now about it, but it's going to happen sooner or later. But so look, I'm sure you're all going to look forward to that. And then tonight, something very special is going to be on Amazon Prime, which I've been looking forward to for all these months. The Lord of the Rings series called The Rings of Power. So they got episode 1 and 2 up tonight. So later after my stream, that's what I'm going to be watching tonight. And it has Galadriel of Lothlorien, and it also has Sir Elrond of Rivendell. So I'm wondering if they use the same sets that they did in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, and also in The Hobbit. Because I love Rivendell. Rivendell is such a beautiful place. How Peter Jackson had the sets and all that, and so I guess we'll see new hobbits we never seen before. So that should be interesting to see. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it, Bob? I'm so excited. I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. I read the first book, The Fellowship of the Ring. Haven't read the second and third yet. I mean, but they go into so much description of a mushroom or a flower. It's like, okay, we know it's a flower. We know it's a mushroom. I mean, we don't need too much detail on that. Come on, guys. Just get with the action. Stick with the plot. You know. But the first book was pretty good. So yeah, I might have to jump into those again and read the Two Towers and the Return of the King at some point. But yeah, for now, I just like the movies. But the extended cuts are even better, especially for the Return of the King, because in the theatrical version of that, you have Gandalf on his horse, and he's got a staff, and it's broken, but it's cut, so you don't know how his staff is broken. But when you see the extended cut, hey, Jorgen, I'll put the link out for you so you can come up and join me, and then I'll show my stuff. Then you see the extended cut, and you see how the staff gets broken. So there's a lot of things that make sense in the extended cuts. And then you go, oh, that makes sense. And then you're like, okay, that's cool, you know. That's why I prefer the longer versions, and the Return of the King, the theatrical, is 3 hours and 21 minutes, and the extended cut of that one is 4 hours and some odd minutes. But the I like the extended cuts because sometimes it tells the story a little bit better. You get more character development, and you see things that were not in the actual theatrical versions, which I find much better. Like I did today with Jurassic World. So Jorgen, I put the link out for you if you want to come up and join me, and then I'll show you my Jurassic Park, all 6 films, and the Elvis box set again. If you want to see that. Oops, I almost dropped that, and I would have knocked my mic and my beer over, and that would not be good, and I'd get electrocuted, and I don't want to do that. Mm-mm. Mm. So yeah. Then I still got episode 2 of The House of the Dragon, which is a Game of Thrones spin-off to watch. I don't know if we'll get through that tonight, but I'll definitely watch the 2 Rings of Power episodes tonight. And yeah, so that'll be cool. And that'll be fun to watch. I'm excited for that. And we'll see some new Hobbits I've never seen before. Hey, George. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. So are you still at the garage there, George, getting your oil change? Having some free hot chocolate and all? Hey, Roger. Let's see. Hi, James. Have you ever remembered a time in your life like when you were almost eaten by a giant spider until you killed it with a sword, and then you remember that wasn't you, it was a comic? Kind of, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and it also happened in Return of the King, the big spider there, Shelob, where Gollum, Smeagol / Gollum gets Frodo in there so he can get killed by the spider so he can take the ring. Yeah, hot chocolate was good. Cool. So I'm going to show you some stuff here. Here we have the Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy, the original by Steven Spielberg. And it opens like this. So you got Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. And I love how they do this. So I'll take the Blu-ray disc out. If it'll cooperate with me. Actually, I'm going to take all 3 discs out before I show you. That way there you can see it better. Why is this thing sticking? Stuck. Okay, hold on. Let me take the Blu-rays out so you can see what's behind it. Okay. Oh, Jorgen's here. Okay, let me bring up Jorgen. Hey, Jorgen.
Whoops. Good evening.
Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, take this out. Taking all the discs out so you can see what's behind it. Now I'm going to make myself big so you can see this. And here we go. All right. So here we have the original Jurassic Park. And then we have The Lost World right here. And then Jurassic Park 3, which isn't the best, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's all right, but that's where they actually introduced the pterodactyls in that one. So I thought that was pretty cool. Christopher, hello. All right, let's get this back in here. And this has chock full of special features and everything. And I'm glad to own this box set. So put this back in its slipcase. I'll put this down here. Next we have, that's the first 3. Now we have Jurassic World, with the Raptors and all that. This was really cool. And I saw it in the theater in IMAX in 3D. So this is pretty cool. So it opens like this. And then just simple Blu-ray. So you got that. DVD is not in here because I gave it to my nephew at the time. And then next we have, this one came out in 2019. We have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And this one was pretty good. And then last but not least, what I got this week was on Wednesday, I got Jurassic World Dominion. And you got the extended cut and you got the theatrical. But like I said, the extended cut is even better. And that's what the steelbook cover looks like with the Raptors. And then I was only going in to get Jurassic World Dominion, but then I saw this on the shelf and the summer movie things. And it was the last one they had. So I had to pick it up. So I got Elvis 7 film collection here. So that was pretty cool. And it was only $20. So I said, well, hey, when in Rome, it's a bargain. So I think Doc will be surprised. So, and the Jurassic World Dominion was $24.99. So everything came up to $45. So that's not too bad.
It was so big that box, it looks like a VHS.
It almost does, yeah. But it's all DVDs. So you get Jailhouse Rock, Viva Las Vegas. That's what I wanted, Viva Las Vegas. Girl Happy, Spin Out, Elvis, That's the Way It Is, Special Edition, Elvis on Tour, and one I never owned. This is Elvis, theatrical version. So this is what it looks like inside. At least I'm happy that the discs aren't stacked on top of each other. So that makes it even easier. So you get all this like that. And then the last two. So I was pretty happy with that. So $45, what a great bargain. And now I'll make myself small so I can be with my wingman Jorgen.
Wingman that will be here for maybe an hour before I go see something and go.
Oh, that's okay. An hour is good. That works for me. We'll still have fun and hang out. So Jorgen, what here is? Wait. Oh, I thought you said something in another language for a second there. I thought he was speaking Sweden. I'm listening to Norwegian guitarist Hedvig Mollestad. Great jazz rock. Ooh, that sounds good, Christopher. Are you familiar with him, Jorgen?
Nope. Well, on the other hand, the most jazz rock I know of is Chicago and Blood, Sweat and Tears and so on.
Uh-huh. So Tears for Fears, what genre would they fall under? Pop or rock?
Normally new age synth pop, but that depends on which age we're talking about. Their first albums is new age, new wave synth pop.
Okay.
Then the Seeds of Love might fall into pop.
And is that your all-time favorite album of Tears for Fears? Or is it songs from The Big Chair?
It's hard to not say songs from the the Seeds of Love, because it is so extremely well made and so big and so powerful in the sound. So as much as I also do like songs from The Big Chair,
Hey, Dusty.
I still so the Seeds of Love is a step higher.
Yeah, and as I listen to that song, I can see that there is a Beatles influence in it.
I don't think anyone denies that.
Because when you listen to it, it's got a kind of got a Beatlesque sound to it.
What's great about Sowing the Seeds of Love, the song, is that it transforms itself into various kinds. You have first the melody and the refrain, and then all of a sudden you have a trumpet, you have the Beatlesque, then you're going into a dreamy sequence. It's so many sequences that fits together so well in this song.
And who is the band that sings Domino Dancing?
Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, okay, that's it. All day, domino dancing. I remember that song too.
If I'm not wrong, Patrick is having his listening stream right now with Pet Shop Boys Introspective with that song.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going to be going against me, but that's okay. I love Patrick. But people do that. I mean, people want to do streams, and if they're
Yeah.
going against another person, that's okay.
But it was such a coincidence that you mentioned Domino Dancing, and he's playing the album that Domino Dancing is on in the concurrent.
Oh my god, that's funny. What? Christopher says, sawing the seams of gloves. Sawing the seams of gloves. The seams of gloves. Hey, Mason. How you doing, buddy? Let me know if you want to come up, Mason or Dusty. And I'll put the link out for you guys. Just let me know. And if you want to rewind a bit, Mason and Dusty, you can see what I just showed before, all the Jurassic World movies I got, and the Elvis box set. Yeah, that Elvis box set was the last one. I would have been kicking myself had I not bought that thing. Well, my mom bought them both for me.
I can show some new
Okay.
stuff that I bought. A few
Nice.
things.
All right, I'll make you dig.
Just
There we go.
This is Pilot. It's a band produced by Alan Parsons from
Ooh.
Project. I have an
Nice.
album with them before, and that one is really great. So I'm really glad to have found another one. And hopefully this is just as smooth and relaxing as the other one that I have.
That must be their second album if it's a second flight.
I would assume that, yes.
Yeah. I never heard of this
1975
band.
is one.
They're new to me.
And we have also a couple of CDs.
Ooh.
This is SWV, 90s Soul. I'm a little weak for this. I'm a little weak for this these kind of 90s R&B relaxing. I think Right Here is their most famous song, and Weak. It was pretty big hits. And Right Here had the sample from Michael Jackson's Human Nature.
Oh, cool. I like Human Nature. Good song.
And a compilation by Sly and the Family Stone.
Now that's a band I know.
And it is still sealed, so why not? I can make a seal to reveal right here, right now.
Nice. Hey, we said nice at the same time, Bob. What a coincidence. Wow.
What happens now and here.
Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
You bought a seal, Christopher says.
Yes, Christopher. I bought a seal, not the artist seal.
Oh, cool, Dusty.
Oops.
So what songs are on this album? Oh, I can't see that. It's still blurry. Can you read that to me? It's too blurry to see.
Honest, ain't that loving you, baby? Watermelon Man, High Love, Life of Fortune and Fame. Don't say I didn't warn you. Take my advice. I'll remember in the still of the night. If you were blue, searching. Every dog has his day. I ain't got nobody. Seventh son, I can turn you loose. Swim, nerves.
Wow.
I'm not that familiar with Sly and Family Stone. This is my first album by them, so a compilation was the best. So
I wonder if "Ain't That Loving You, Baby" was an Elvis song. Ain't that loving you, baby? I'm not sure, but it sounds familiar.
I would assume that I Ain't Got Nobody is that later was David Lee Roth. But
Yeah.
fun really great to have some soul.
Yeah. Some soul. Is that it? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was on Facebook for a second there. I like best of albums and CDs. Yeah. But you got to make sure when you're buying an album that you know who the band is and what their hits are that you're looking for. You don't want to just go willy-nilly and buy an album and just hope that you're going to get lucky and have the right songs. You know that, or you'll find songs that you're not familiar with, and then the whole album's going to suck for you.
And when it comes to compilation, at least for my thing, it also is important that it is as complete as possible. If you take a look at this compilation with America, that I think is really, really great, though it is released in 1975, which means that my favorite album, Hideaway,
Hey,
by
Lisa.
America, is not on this album. It doesn't have any song from that album. So in my opinion, it is depending on which artist and how much you like the artist. But if it is an artist that you like very much, you might consider searching for an album, a slate compilation as possible, so you can have all of the songs that you want, and instead of taking a famous one from the middle of the career, so you're missing the half of the career.
Yeah. Well, one big song I know Sly and the Family Stone did is "Everyday People."
Strangely enough, that one was not here.
Da, 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 da. And so on and so on and Scooby Dooby Doo. You know that one? I'm everyday people.
Everyday People I know from Aretha Franklin's version, and
Well, I know Sly and the Family Stone were famous for that song back in the day. 98
Aretha
Degrees
Franklin had a
today.
hit with
Whoa,
that
Lisa.
in 91, I think. Great.
At least I put the link out if you want to come up. Jason Jett, Joan Jett did a cover of Everyday People. Oh, that's cool, Walrus. I didn't even know she did a cover of that. But I like Joan Jett's cover of Crimson and Clover. That's pretty cool.
What's interesting about Joan Jett, she had made a cover of a band that I normally really hate, but she made a cover that made the cover long better than the original, and that is her version of the Dirty Deeds. I really hate
song.
Dirty Deeds done
Hey, Nick.
good. Dirty Deeds done good sheets. And normally AC/DC, I hate everything about AC/DC, but she has made that version actually a good one. Maybe because she can sing and Brian Johnson don't. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey, Nick Spinal Butty. What do you think of that they're going to be doing a special version of Revolver, a box set, Nick? What do you think of that? Charles Martin's going to be working on that. Because I just saw the video the other day from Joe Mail that it's going to be coming out soon. Don't know when, but I thought it was pretty good. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Oh,
That's right, George. Holy crap! Yeah.
my AC/DC knowledge sucks.
Well, George is your ACD aficionado. He knows a lot about ACDC. You got any questions? Ask George. He'll tell you. Hey, George, you know your ACDC in and out. Bon Scott sang on that song.
Okay, whatever. It sucks, and it suck anyway.
So you're not a big? Are you a big ACDC fan? No.
I hate AC/DC. I can't stand of listening to them. Especially, I can't stand listening to Brian Johnson's singing. What we want to call it. It sounds like a crow with the flu when it sings.
I wouldn't have a clue, James. I'm not really a Beatles fan.
That
Oh,
was the
that would
name I
make
was searching for. People every day, Arrested Development. Thank you, Calvin. I was thinking
sense.
of. Also a
So
great word.
Nick, what is your all-time favorite rock album of all time?
Wouldn't be surprised if they opened that Revolver box set and you found a revolver in it.
Okay, this is one that you have to read yourself, Jorgen.
Well,
How are you going to respond to this one?
okay, I'm going to read it. Christopher likes bad music. He can't stand good music. Okay.
Oh, good one.
I don't know if I read right, but
Okay, George has a question for you. Jorgen, do you like the blues?
you mean the genre or do you mean
The genre, yeah, the blues.
No, I'm not that much fan of it. But if you combine it with a Hammond organ, I like pretty much everything. And blues rock with some Hammond organ is always great. But normally, no, I think blues in itself is very stale.
Okay, that's cool. Hi, it's me, James. But I switched my YouTube up to my the same name as my Roblox. Okay, that's okay, Abby. I knew it was you. Uh-huh. Ah, AC/DC is blues rock, always the same. Yeah, I like their music. Whoa, oh, you got to read this one.
I don't even understand that one, but
The organ has a blue house with a blue window. What are you talking about, Christopher?
Dabba-doo, dabba-dee, I'm blue.
Dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die. Yeah, I remember that song.
Can I sing to Christopher in Swedish?
Sure.
Christopher, this is a great Swedish hymn. Blott en dag, ett ögonblick i sänder, varför heter just den låten så?
So, can you translate that to English?
It was you have to know Swedish because it's a Swedish wordplay.
I don't mind a bit of AC/DC. I have a few of their CDs. Oh, that's cool, Nick. My favorite AC/DC song is Back in Black, and I like Thunderstruck. Guitar is so good. Oh, Christopher's laughing. He likes that.
Thunderstruck, Thunderstruck.
Yeah. Thunder. Thunder. That's so cool.
Never understand what it is about people and AC/DC and hearing that crow yelling or whatever he does.
Oh, it's got a great guitar in that song. Don't you think, George? Thunderstruck. I love that song. I was going to say something now I forget. Oh yeah, you know what I look forward to. That's always fun on Richards when we do the all the albums of the different years. When Christopher and Zeb go after you when you're showing your albums, and then you try to get them back.
It's unfair. It's 2 against 1.
Every time you show an album, they're like, "Oh God, what's the organ to show now?" Shoot this.
On the other hand, I have the guts to go on live and show it.
Well, you showed some pretty decent stuff the other day.
It's easy to say when you're sitting in the peanut gallery.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even know that Pump Up the Volume was from another band when Stunty showed that 12-inch or whatever it was there that he had. Because the only one I remember is the one by Mars. Pump Up the Volume, Pump Up the Volume. Remember that one?
It is one of my absolute favorites. I just love it. It's the sound of that one is so hypnotic and amazing. I can listen to it as many times as I like.
I don't remember how to do the StreamYard thingy. Oh, you want to come up, Christopher?
Up the volume. Dance.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, Christopher, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you. All you have to do is click on it, and then I'll see you backstage. And when I see your face there, I can just click on it and bring you up. You want to try? I'll put out the link for you, and you can try to come up, Christopher. Okay? I've always wanted to have you on stream with me, so here you go. It's gonna be up in a few seconds. Okay, just click on that link. Okay, and then I'll see you behind the screen, behind the scenes here, and then I can bring you up. So give it a go.
Don't forget to change the setting also for the right audio and the microphone and the right.
Yeah, you put on the right settings for your audio and mic and all that, and your camera and stuff like that. And I'm sorry to hear that, Abby. I hope you feel better. Yeah, it's probably the air conditioning too that's making it cough, because I was coughing from the air conditioning in my house for a while there. It happens to the best of us. Hey, and guess what, Jorgen? I'm not struggling tonight. I'm actually have a lot to talk about tonight, so I'm doing good. And having you here kind of helps me too. It helps me just get into the stream. But I never give up. I just keep going. Yeah, about 13 people. That's pretty cool. I had 17 before, but that's all right. I don't have a laptop, so I don't have a mic. Uh-oh. Do you have your cell phone? Because you can come on your cell phone because it has a mic on there. If you have a cell phone, you can try.
Depending on what cell phone you have, it's chances it will be lagging a lot.
Well, he could give it a go and see if that works. I mean, because I've had people come up on their phone before. Some people don't have a problem with that. Stunty. Oh, here we go. Stunty's here. See, Jorgen, you found your calling, making James feel good. Well, you make me feel good too, Stunty. And Stunty, if you want to come up and join us, you're more than welcome to come up and chat with us and show some albums if you want. I always like to see what you got.
I like Calvin's comment.
Okay, let me make that big here. Jorgen can take it. He has a lot of experience of people not agreeing with his taste in music.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, Nick. I've eaten the Jaffa cakes. They're so good. I have to run here. Dinner time. All right. See you later, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.
Around 47 years of experience, yes.
The link is up there, Stunty, if you want to come up and show us some albums. I always love to see what you have in your collection, Stunty. And I love how you explain them. It's interesting listening to Stunty, how he goes into detail about things. Yeah, come up and join us, Stunty. I'd love to have you all. I'd love to have you up here, man. All right, see you later, Bob. I may have stream fatigue, James. I'll stay here. Okay. But you're always welcome on stream anytime. Hey, Zeb. Been gaming Diablo 2 all day. Wow. And how did you do with the game today? Was it fun, Zeb? Do you want more? Yeah, sure, Nick, if you don't mind. I love them. They're so good. Just the only Jaffa cakes, because those are my favorite. The other cookies and stuff were good, but the Jaffa cakes were my favorite. I'd sit there and watch a movie or my TV shows, and I'd be just munching on the Jaffa cakes. They're so good. Way too long experience. Yes, Diablo 2 freaking rules. Ooh, I didn't know you were a gamer. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Nice to see you. Christopher, I didn't know you were a gamer. Wow. Just found out I was blocked for no reason at the Hoffman forum. All right. Thanks, Nick. Nick's final buddy. Yeah, I did chapter 1, then I'll continue tomorrow. Oh, cool. Why were you blocked at the Hoffman forum? What did you do, Zeb? Let inquiring minds want to know. Let us all know in the comments below. I came because I was told Mason is up to no good and thought might find his trail here. Yeah, he was here for a few minutes, but he didn't last long, Stunty. Oh, hey, Darren. Stunty, do you know about what the best pressing of Kind of Blue is other than MoFi or Analog Productions? Well, you come to the right place, and Stunty will have the answers for you, Darren. No, there's a guarantee about that.
Hi, Krishna.
Uh, yeah. Do you have that album, Kind of Blue, Jorgen?
Are we talking Miles Davis?
Yeah.
Yep, I have that one on
Ah,
CD.
okay. Oh, wait. I didn't even know Darren messaged me on Facebook. Okay. Now we're good. I haven't seen Mason. I missed Mason in here. Yeah, I was here a few minutes ago. I would like to know myself, James. No email sent to me, and I tried to contact them on the page. Error message each time you're blocked. Did you say something that was inappropriate or anything like that? Yeah, where is Dolan, Mason, and Cameron? I don't know. Well, Cameron pops in from time to time. JJ must be away this weekend because I haven't heard from him. I sent him an email if he was going to join, but I was happy that Jordan wanted to come and hang out with us tonight, and I'm happy you're all here tonight as well. Just hold on, let me put this in the recycling bin, and I'll be right back.
Dolan usually comes up to Doc from time to time.
Well, according to Dolan, I think what Groovy Lisa told me is that Dolan, and I think I think Dolan has a new account because he made that mistake putting all the trolls, giving them wrenches, which is not good.
Some never learn.
I know. It's like, why would you do that? And then you're going to get. And then he said he was hacked and all that kind of stuff.
But I think a couple of weeks ago he was at Docs, if I'm not wrong.
He was?
Yeah, if I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah, and the other night he was on Psycho Platters, Paul. Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't in there because what's his face there? Mike Precode was in there, so I was definitely not going to go in there.
But you see him at Tim's from time to time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he tries to act nice, and he says he's turning a new leaf, but he'll still make the odd video and make fun of everybody. I mean, is that turning a new leaf? I don't think so. I think it's just causing more mischief that we don't need. Anyway, okay. I want to buy some albums. What should I get? Kraut? Yes, that Norwegian guitarist, jazz rock stuff. So, well, you know what, Chris? Watch what I'm going to do.
I can give you some suggestions, Christopher, on albums, but I'm not sure you're going to go to a record store and buy it.
That's what I was about to ask you, Jorgen. Give him some recommendations. This is going to be fun. Give him some recommendations, Jorgen. Christopher, Jorgen is going to give you some really good, excellent recommendations. This is going to be funny. I love where this is going.
We have the great Swedish group Eldkvarn that I think you will definitely like. If you like Peter Lemark, as I know you don't do, you will definitely like this one.
Oh, Jorgen says, Jorgen, I'm not getting that French bird song.
Well, what are we talking? We're talking the bird dance in French.
The dance, La Danse du Canard.
Yeah, I can, and I have definitely a really nice suggestion for you.
Ah.
And while we're at it,
Henge. Yes. Okay.
What was every album by Peter Lemark?
Okay, what does this mean here?
Piska mig hårt, whip me hard. It was what this Swedish band was called before they changed their name.
Oh, okay. Yes, I was stunting. I'm not big into that stuff. I liked one thing, but fell asleep as I was had some trouble with my back. Oh, I know about back problems. Don't worry about that. So was that helpful for you, Christopher? Did he give you some good recommendations? Uh, so Darren and Stunty, give Christopher some album recommendations because you guys know some good stuff. Because I know Stunty will have some good recommendations for you.
I would assume that Zeb is the one that closest to him musically.
Yeah, and Zeb as well. Yeah, but Stunty's got quite a collection there.
Yeah,
he's got some great albums and all that stuff, and yeah. So Stunty, what did you get up to today? It's not one stuff, haha. It's quite varied. You should get Utopian Strong, Tofe, if I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you.
Hi, Richard.
Well, you should get Serge Gainsbourg doing Je t'aime non plus. Na, 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 na. You know that one?
Je t'aime moi non plus is the correct title.
Yeah, Je t'aime.
Yeah,
I love that song.
I have it on the vinyl singles.
Oh wow. Christopher, get the new 2 CD Soft Machine bundles. I'm not familiar with that group, Zeb. Utopia Strong. I have talked many times with Mr. Snooker and the other guy plays in Guapo, Gong, etc. I have Serge. You have Serge Gainsbourg. Cool. Or maybe you should get Tears for Fears, Sowing the Seeds of Love. And Jorgen will be happy if you got that album. Or maybe some Depeche Mode. Huh? What do you think of that, Christopher? Some Depeche Mode. Great albums. Yeah.
I actually was a couple of years ago. I was at a company who sold music equipment, and they have some kind of an open house just for that day, where you can come in and they will play records for you in order, of course, to prove how good stuff they have. So I went there, and he has a couple of records in a bin and was not much that was my intention, but I think, okay, play some Charles Gainsbourg. It would be nice to see if it was something that would be interesting. And it was dreadfully boring, entire album by Charles Gainsbourg. Dreadfully boring.
Wow. I wish all record stores would be like that they have actual records that are open that you can actually listen to before buying. Because you want to buy crap.
The record store. It was a store that sold stereos.
Keeps asking, but only listens to himself when it comes to suggestions, and he is not wrong. Just wonder why he keeps asking. Oh, okay. By gong, the universe also collapsed. I want to seem friendly and not egotistic. Okay, Christopher. Zeb, he might be the guy from can't pronounce that. It's giving him a fair fight. So, Christopher, is your band still together, or did you all break up? I'm not sure if it's a cold or I don't know. Could be the air conditioning, Abby. I wouldn't worry about it. You should be okay. Yeah. You know that song I'm doing right now, Jorgen? I can't remember who sings.
That were many songs.
I don't know what it is. My band broke up 6 years ago. Whoa. Didn't work out after a while. Did you go on tour a lot, Christopher? Did you go touring all over the world? Peter Nordens. Okay.
I guess he assumed that drummer that Seb is talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
they're
would assume
talking
that
about bands I'm not familiar with.
Anekdoten, I would assume, is a kind of a band I never heard of.
Me either. It's all new to me. So you got any flea markets this weekend?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. We'll
You
see
might
what.
find some good bargoons there.
There was one I saw on Facebook that there was one thrift store that had some new income of records, but the problem is that I know that store has greatly overpriced of their new thrift store finds. So I'm not sure that I will go there, but we'll see.
Well, maybe you could wheel and deal with them. You never know. They might cut you a good deal. Hey, you got to try. I quit the sellout band after 3 years and no money. Then after I left, they became big. Now, finally, they are quitting at last. Wow. Jeez. Okay, what's that saying now? Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I've talked face to face with all of Anecdoten. Did I say that right? I
Yeah.
hope I did. Nice folks. Too bad I didn't get them to sign the LPs I bought. Well, hey, at least you got to talk to them, Seth. So one out of the two ain't bad, you know? Hey, you gotta call yourself lucky you got to talk to them at least. Not too many people can say they did that. I mean, if you had a camera, that would have been cool too to get a picture with them. But hey, you got to talk to them. You should be happy at that point anyway. So that's pretty cool. I would think so. Well, I got to get pictures with one of my favorite bands. Well, I didn't meet the whole band per se. I just met the lead singer Margot Timmons of Cowboy Junkies a few times, and she was so nice. And then she gave me a kiss on the cheek one time when I gave her flowers because I was at all her concerts and she knows I'm a huge fan. She was so nice to me, and I gave her flowers and then she kissed me on the cheek and then rubbed her hand across the back of my neck. I turned around after she left, and everybody was clapping and cheering for me. They're like, "Woo, yeah, go baby!" And then I sat back at the table with my dad and this other couple we just met there, and the couple said, "We're buying you a beer. That deserves a beer. What just happened to you?" And I was just beat red after she kissed me on the cheek. I was like, "Oh my god!" He said, "This must be your lucky night. This must be the best night of your life." I said, "You're damn right it is." After that, and they said, "Okay." And they asked my dad, "Is it all right if we buy your son a beer?" My dad was like, "Yeah." He said, "I think that deserves a reward for what just happened." So I was happy with that. I feel like crap right now. You know what, Abby? When you feel like that, you should take a shower. You know, just take a nice hot shower. It'll relax you. Have a cup of cocoa or tea, and then you'll feel right as rain. Yes, I was talking about the guy that works at Mickey's. He got a band with his wife too. Much more interesting, in my own opinion, my own honest opinion. Wow, his wife is in the band too. Cool, just like Paul McCartney had Linda in Wings. That's
And
pretty.
and Mick and Mickes is a well-known record store in Stockholm.
Oh yeah, have you ever been there?
Yep, couple of times. It's a
Uh,
great store. They have a own little room only for jazz records. So it's really amazing to
oh,
see
I
what.
bet you had a field day in that room.
Yeah, I filmed there. I filmed there. You can see it in some of my Stockholm videos. I filmed there.
Well, if you so I don't have to go searching for it. Can you send it to me in Instagram so I can? Because I won't know. Because I'd have to go through everything on the YouTube just to make it easier. I want to see that. That'll be awesome. Uh, Mickey's Records is famous for being open till midnight most days.
Yeah, I've been there at 10 o'clock in the evening also once with a friend of mine in 2014.
Ah, hey, to you. You got a public holiday in Canada and U.S.? Yep, we have a Labor Day weekend. All but my mom told me, Aunt Mimi, that it was international all over the world, that they all have Labor Day, but I don't know if that counts for you in the UK. But now you've got your spanner, as you call it, or wrench here. So you got your spanner, so you're safe now. You won't get timed out. But nice to see you, Aunt Mimi. Yeah. So Jorgen, what is your next sought after album that you really really want?
Well, I have a wish list. I send you the link to the travel
Oh, thank you.
movies later.
All right, no problem. Okay, what's
I would assume that you're not going to watch it while you're streaming anyway.
all right? It seems like okay. Ah, thank you there, George. George found it for me. It was from Stockholm, 2017. My most sought out album has to be Cake right now. Oh, I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. You want the Spice Girls there, Christopher? Okay, Christopher, I gotta ask you a funny question. Who's your favorite Spice Girl? Okay. Okay, I'm having fun. Thank you, George. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that tomorrow. Watch a couple of those things.
Like I
Jorgen,
said, one album that I'm looking for is the second and final album by British Fiction Factory. I have the first one, but the second one, who was a completely failure, is extremely hard to get a hold of.
Old Spice. Christopher likes Scary Spice. My favorite is Posh. Victoria Spice, who's married to Beckham. The Bandit like Beckham dude. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I have a pretty full wish list.
Well, I'm sure, Jorgen, you'll find all those albums.
Consisting Boss Gags. We have Jamiroquai album.
Hey, Remus.
John Fox album. Luther Vandross album. Oasis. The Smiths. Hit Me.
Whoa. That is so cool. I was just talking to a lady on Facebook. She's about to list the Beatles Abbey Road complete Get Back CD box set, 83 CDs. Whoa, Remus, go for it, because I have the 50th anniversary of the Let It Be box set. I highly recommend it, man. Go for it. Pick it up, man. If the price is right, hey, that's David's wife. Yeah. What am I doing here? Hold on, I'm just doing something on Facebook. Hold on.
I sent you a link also in the private chat to my compilation of Stockholm that I made half a year ago. I think it will be on there also.
Yeah. Travel memories. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. It'll go to my history, so that'll be all right. Let me go back to the comments here. Abbey Road. is available as a free download. Ooh, where can you get that on Mimi? I didn't know there was a free download for that. You know, many people be jumping on that one. Uh, yeah, Oasis. That's another good band. Oasis is a band that was influenced by the Beatles.
No
And
kidding.
apparently they sound like the Beatles.
I remember when Oasis had their biggest success, definitely maybe in '94. There was huge debate in Swedish newspaper about the CD prices, that it was way too loud. So the main Swedish newspaper, Aftonbladet, they had a campaign where they're trying to do people to protest against the new records prices by buying alternative older stuff that sounded like the new one. So there was one saying, "Don't buy Oasis new album, buy Beatles instead." Like if it was
That's
the
funny.
same band, it's still not the same band, even though they are influenced by it.
Yeah, I have to agree. The full Abbey Road is out there, 50 odd hours of it. Just Google and deep Google, you will find it. I did. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up on Emi. Like it's the actual box set, and you can get all the outtakes and stuff like that. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to find that. That is so cool. Uh, wow, Jorgen, you are a smart dude. You know your stuff. Well, everybody's smart here. Of course, George is too. Yeah, so George is getting his oil changed, and they have free coffee and hot chocolate at the place. It's all the Nagra reels. Ooh, well, me being a huge Beatles fan that I am, well, I definitely have to find that. Oh, you're home now. Okay. So, Mimi, I'm going to show you my T-shirt. You're going to love this. John Lennon, Rock and Roll Baby. Great album. Friend gave me that for Christmas this year. So I'm really proud of this T-shirt. So what's for Din Dins tonight, George?
I can market my new video. An outdoor summer video is up right now.
Thank you, Aunt Mimi. Jorgen, you know what? You can promote yourself if you want. You can put the link in the peanut gallery. Just put the link in the peanut gallery for everybody. Pork chops and roasted potatoes. Ooh, I had fried spaghetti again. Yeah. What did you have tonight, Jorgen?
Fries and fish sticks.
Oh, yum yum. I like fish sticks. Rock and Roll is my favorite Lennon album. Bebop. Yeah, I like that, and I like his "You Can't Catch Me." I bought a brand new automobile. 'Twas a custom made. I like that song. It's so good. Homemade pizza. Ooh, there you go. Let me make this highlighted. There's Jorgen's new video out. Take a look at it and give him a like and subscribe to Jorgen, and you'll like all his videos because
To be
they're
honest,
awesome.
it doesn't contain any videos, any records though. But it's
Oh.
still very very relaxing nature summer video.
Yep. Hmm. Have you been back to that place where you're sitting in the park where they had the lake and that house, that beautiful house on the corner? You know the one I'm talking
I
about,
feel
Jorgen?
my latest final CD update there.
Oh yeah. How often do you go there? Because that's a beautiful place.
Depends on. I'm not. I don't have any schedules, so when I feel like it. But there are other great places around the same lake also. So, but it depends on if someone is there or not to begin with. But as I said, my vinyl CD update 28 posted 5 days ago is filmed there.
Ah, nice. So, when was the last time you went to Stockholm to that record store?
2018.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah, there was a little kind of disease that stopped it.
Yep, the COVID came and then kind of shut things down for a while. Do you ever want to go back there again?
No kidding.
I
would love to, but I'm not going there until I know that COVID is a little bit safer.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But do they have good prices in there?
Depends on what you're looking for. Depends on what store you're going to. That Mickes is pretty good when it comes to prices. They have 2 stores actually pretty much opposite each other. One normal record store and one for more world music.
Oh yeah. Cheap pasta here. Really, Zeb? What kind of pasta do you like, Zeb? What's your favorite? Let us know.
They also have one store that is really great called Andra Jazz. It is a store consisting only jazz records.
Oh, I bet you love that place.
I've been there twice, and I found my best findings ever. My most wanted wishlist albums ever, both times there.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Ah, I bet they have some good prices in there.
It's very expensive, I might say that, but I felt like if I don't buy it now, those records, I will never find it again. So I said, hell with the price, I buy it.
Just add some pepper and cheese, and it's good. Andra Jazz is completely different. The owner died a few years ago. The new owner is weird. Really?
Yeah, I know Harald Hult died, but I have never been there since they took over, since the new one took over, though.
Oh, Christopher wants to know, you found the bird song there? It's not fair on the Angels. They're all bald now. Or bold? Yeah. Looks like Jorgen's going to find something to show us. So just hold on, folks, and he'll be back shortly and show us what he's got. Mickey's prices have gone up very drastically. Wow. Well, it's not like those used record stores, because I guess in some places you can wheel and deal with them and get a good price. Because I wouldn't want to pay through the nose in a used record store for a Beatles album. You know, if you can come up with a fair price with them, maybe they'll cut you a deal. Hopefully. But it's very rare that happens. So you win or you lose. Yeah. So Aunt Mimi, you having some scones and tea tonight? Like you did the other night when we were talking on Instagram? I also made some of my best scores ever at Andra Jazz, especially the non-jazz stuff he had didn't care for. Oasis is cooler than the Beatles. You never saw Patrick McNee is a Beatles video. Well, Oasis is a good band. I'll give you that, Calvin, but I'm still a big Beatles fan. So that's never going to change. And I also love Elvis, as you can see from my box set there.
Andra Jazz, for those who wonder, on English is called Second Jazz.
Second Jazz.
I don't know which kind of bird album you wanted, so I grabbed a couple. You meant Disco Duck?
Disco Duck Parts 1 and 2.
Or do you mean Donald Duck? Or do you mean the bird song?
That's the one he wanted, the bird song.
This is the Swedish version, though, but with rapping duck Lasse Lundeberg, famous radio host.
Oh, that's still true, Aunt Mimi.
The B side of this, where Lasse Lundeberg is doing the instructions of this right on the song, is hilariously funny.
That looks like Daisy and Donald.
Yeah, I wondered that too. If this is released on Marianne Records, a famous Swedish label, and I wonder if the owner of that, Bert Karlsson, really did have a beef with Disney over this, because it's pretty much a copyright strike, in my opinion.
Yeah, Christopher saying, "Why is Donald Duck and his girlfriend naked on that cover?"
But Christopher, you ask Bert Karlsson. You ask Bert Karlsson. It's his idea.
Well, technically, ducks don't wear clothes, so technically they're naked. Just accept it.
You never realized that Donald Duck at least have a theme as a sailor shirt.
Yeah, I guess when he made the album cover, they forgot to put the clothes on the ducks, and it shows you how to do the dance on the back.
I would assume, Christopher, that they are naked, of course, because not to have Disney reacting and sending their lawyers over to Bert Karlsson.
Yeah, they don't want to get copyright strikes on them because
Then you can wonder why the hell do we still looks like Donald at the heads, but it's part of the charm when it comes to those kind of things.
Oh, I love crispy too. You know what I love? I love samosas, Aunt Mimi, and I love butter chicken with the naan bread and the sauce. So good. Naked Donald Duck is much cooler than having Patrick McNee in a stupid video. Okay,
with Patrick McNee.
I'm familiar with the name. Let me look him up. Hold on, give me a second here. I'll Google him.
Or else, I guess we will have the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him up. Patrick. Whoops, can I spell?
Here you have Donald Duck with clothes.
Oh, Oh, that's not who I wanted. Well, I put Patrick McEnroe. I put the wrong name. Oops, my bad. Here, he's a film actor. Daniel Patrick McNee was born February 6, 1922, died June 25th, 2015. Was a Scottish film and television actor after serving in the Royal Navy during World War II. Okay. So he was in the Avengers show. He was in the new Avengers, A View to a Kill, with James Bond, The Howling. Yeah. I remember this guy kind of. Yeah, he was the guy that played on the Avengers. Okay. Wasn't he in The Prisoner? I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever watched that show, Aunt Mimi.
I only heard of it, but I never seen it.
Yeah, I know of the Avengers because I've seen them. I've seen the movie, and I remember. I think in the original series, what's her face was in there. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Jorgen? It's on the tip of my tongue. What's her name? She's British. She was in on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, what's her name?
Irma Blunt? No.
No. I gotta look her up.
Tessa.
No, it's not that. Hold on. Let me.
Diana Rigg?
Diana Rigg, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, she was in the Avengers. Not to be confused with Marvel's The Avengers. Okay, Abby. Sounds cool. Okay, now, yeah, it was Diana Rigg. Yeah, she was a great actress. Uh-huh. Diana Rigg. She was great.
I think her scenes were rigged.
Really? Good one. Good one. Well, you know what? This is a slow evening, but we're having fun. We're still going strong. We're only an hour and 10 minutes into the show, but we're doing good. I might take it to maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so.
Well,
Make it
I stay for 5 more minutes before I go and see something
okay.
and go to bed. It's midnight, quarter past midnight here.
It's quarter past midnight. It's close to midnight. In the Thriller song. Dum, 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 dum.
Only that it's over midnight, not close to midnight.
So what did you watch last night? Oh, Kinky Boots. I love that movie. That was a play, I think, on Mimi as well. Oh, he had a song. Oh, Kinky Boots.
I
That's
think
new to
it was
me.
kind of an old TV show of some kind, old Swedish TV show of some kind.
Well, I know where out Mimi is. It's about 10 o'clock there in the UK, because I think at 9 o'clock it's midnight. Well, it's 9 o'clock here where I am. It's midnight where Aunt Mimi is. Am I right, Aunt Mimi? I think I'm right. Jorgen's mom wants him to go to bed.
No, it's that little thing that at times I have had problems. The later I go to bed, the earlier I wake up. So I don't want to get too little sleep.
Oh, it's 11 there. Okay. I was close. Yeah, you're like, um, you're, how many hours is that? 11? It's 7:12 here. So that would be
It's
4 hours?
1 hour back.
No, 4 hours ahead of me?
Well, here
No.
is 1 hour back.
Yeah, so that would be 4 hours ahead of me, where Aunt Mimi is in the UK, right? Yeah, it's 4 hours. Yeah, that's right. Because she's in the UK, so it's after 11 there, so it's 7 here, so it's 4 hours. She's 4 hours ahead of me. And you're an hour ahead of her because you're after midnight. So that would mean you're 3 hours ahead of me. I think. We are currently in BST until October, then we switch to GMT. Oh, that's confusing. Why does it change on me, man? That's weird. I've never heard of that before. That's new.
Now I have had some problems in the past of sleeping, so I don't want to risk anything by going to bed too late.
But you know what? Sometimes when I can't sleep, sometimes you know what I do? I take a hot shower before I go to bed, and it makes you sleepy. You should try that, Jorgen. All daylight
I
saving.
don't have problems right now, but I feel like I want to get as much sleep as I can. If I do wake up too early,
What time do you normally wake up in the morning?
well, maybe sometimes it depends on. Sometimes 6 o'clock, sometimes 7, sometimes 9, but mostly it is around 6 and 7, and then I don't want to go to bed around 1 and 2 or something like that and have
I
5 hours
mean,
sleep.
I've seen myself go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I can still get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how I do it, but I do it
So if
because
I
I
should
always
wake
get up
up
at
at
8.
7 o'clock, I don't want to feel like getting to bed at 2 o'clock, and then I want to have 5 hours sleep.
Yes, if you want to take your allergy medicine tonight, Abby, go ahead. But you're going to have a hell of a time waking up in the morning. I'll tell you that much because I know from experience with the allergy pills when I've had allergies, because it makes you so sleepy. It's hard to wake up in the morning. It's like, because you're still buzzed out, and it takes a couple of hours for the buzz to go away from the allergy pills. When you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God. So, did you watch anything interesting last night, Jorgen?
Well, I said some old Swedish entertainment show.
Oh, yeah. Do you still have a VCR?
Yep,
Wow.
of course.
I used to have one, but I had to give it to my uncle because he needed it for something. Um, so I don't have a VCR anymore. But you know what? VCRs are still pretty popular in this day and age. They're making a comeback as well as audio cassettes, because I've seen a lot of people go to thrift stores and they're buying VHS right, left, and center on YouTube, like those collectors.
I have around a couple of hundred VCR tapes here, so I need to have. If I'm going to transfer them all to computer and everything, I will be in a retirement home before I get finished. So I need to have a VCR. This is the simplest way.
Wow.
And hundreds of them are wrestling shows. So
Oh yeah.
or wrestling videos, wrestling tapes, I should say.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, last Saturday, I should say. I went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because I was on the phone with my friend from back home, and we were talking for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. I woke up at 7:30. Okay, wide awake. I had to go to the toilet, and I was like, I can't go back to sleep. I was trying to get sleepy again. I couldn't. You know how long the freaking day was? And I had to do a live stream that night. And so I had to take a nap. And then I made the mistake of taking a shower too early because it makes you sleepy. I said, I got to go lie down. I got to have a nap or I'll never get through my stream. Luckily, I was happy I took the nap because I was wired when I was up at night doing my stream, and that really helped me out a lot. So I was good with that. So I was happy, so happy. But I hate when you get up early and you have to go to the toilet and then you can't go back to sleep. Do you have a smart Google speaker in your bedroom, James? No, I don't. I don't have one of those things. What does that do, Aunt Mimi? I never heard of that before. Maybe I have, but I just don't remember. I don't know what that thing does.
I remember around 1.5 years ago, I had problems sleeping. I think for 2 weeks in a row, I had only around maybe 3, at most 4 hours sleep. Sometimes spread. I woke up between those hours also. So that was horrible times when I felt like I can't sleep. I can't sleep.
I know the feeling. Guys, this might be a short stream tonight because I am really excited to watch that Lord of the Rings thing, and I got to take Sadie out soon. So this is going to be a short one tonight. We'll talk a few more minutes, and then I can get ready to take Sadie out for a last walk in the evening, and then go watch those the Rings of Power, both episodes tonight. But we'll get some longer streams in. Don't worry about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow night. We'll see how I feel about that. But at least you guys are getting some more streams from me after my fainting spell. I'm just slowly baby stepping myself back into things. But you're still going to get some streams from me, and I'll get back to my daily vlogs when I'm ready. You'll get the odd one now and then, but I'll be going on a regular basis sooner or later. But at least you're still getting some content from me. And stay tuned in the next couple of days for my movie review of Jurassic World Dominion. And I'll give you some updates on that, what I thought of it, and what I thought of the picture quality and the sound and all that kind of stuff. So Aunt Mimi says, ask it to play Sounds of the Ocean. You'll be asleep in 10 minutes. It's brilliant. Oh, I should try that, Aunt Mimi. Maybe I should get one of those Google things. and play it, but I don't have a cell phone. That's the problem. So, but if it runs on a battery or however it works, maybe I'll get one and try it out and see if I can sleep. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to call it a night shortly tonight. I know it's a short stream. I'm sorry, but well, we'll have other ones. I mean, I'm sure people have done shorter streams than me, but well, we don't have JJ tonight. I guess he's away for the weekend for Labor Day weekend. But I want to thank my wingman tonight, Jorgen. I want to thank my ever loving, beautiful Peanut Gallery for being here, and Aunt Mimi for coming to join us and seeing her nephew on my T-shirt, my favorite Beatle, John Lennon. So thank you all for being here tonight and tomorrow. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Oh, I had a great week. I had an amazing week. I'm cutting it short tonight, Sean, because I'm dying to watch that new Lord of the Rings series, The Rings of Power, on Amazon Prime tonight. And I got to take Sadie out for a last while because she's pacing back and forth. So, sometimes you'll have a short stream. I've done a couple of short streams before, but, they don't always have to be 2 hours. But it was fun. I still had fun tonight. And so I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And I will see you on the next one. So as I say in my channel, Beatles forever. See you on the next one. Bye for now.